I know the feeling that arrives before a work meeting. It's like standing in front of a closed door while your body whispers, "Be careful. Something important is on the other side." Your shoulders rise without permission. Your breath tightens as if someone turned a small valve inside your chest, and your thoughts begin to scatter like papers on a windy desk. If this happens to you, let me say this gently. There's nothing wrong with you. Your body is simply preparing for something meaningful. I've lived with this tension for years, especially before speaking. And through improvisation, 20 years of it, I learned something simple. You can't order your mind to calm down, but you can offer it a place to rest, a place as clear and solid as the floor under your feet. Let me walk with you through 5 ideas that help me before every work meeting. The first idea is landing in your body. Before a meeting, the mind travels to imaginary futures, all the ways things might go wrong. Meanwhile, the body stays behind, waiting for us to return. Landing in your body is like turning on a porch light in the dark. You see where you are. You stop tripping over things you didn't know were there. Feel the weight of your feet on the ground, as if you were a tree waking up its roots. Let your shoulders fall, the way a coat slips off a hook. Then breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds and let the air leave you for 6. One breath like this is not a cure, it's a doorway. It reminds your whole system, I don't need to live in the future right now. I'm here. And if the breath shakes, let it shake. A trembling breath is like a glass of water settling on a table. It eventually finds stillness on its own. The second idea is releasing physical tension. Anxiety doesn't just think, it clings. It holds onto your neck, your jaw, your hands, like tiny knots tied by invisible fingers. You can't untie those knots with thoughts, but movement loosens them. Before a work meeting, slip away for 10 seconds. Shake your hands gently, the way you'd flick off cold water. Roll your shoulders back like you're resetting a backpack strap. Let out a soft on the exhale, like air escaping a bicycle tire slowly. It's simple, almost nothing, yet your nervous system listens. And if you feel silly, perfect. A moment of silliness is like cracking a window in a stuffy room. Fresh air enters. The third idea is preparing your mind in a simple way. The mind is fast. Give it a minute alone, and it will invent a whole disaster movie about your meeting. Scenes you never asked for, lines you would never say. So instead of wrestling with those stories, offer your mind something smaller, something it can hold without fear. Ask yourself, what is my real intention in this meeting? Intention is like a compass, small, lightweight, but enough to orient you. Maybe your intention is to understand, maybe to align, maybe to clarify something that has been unclear. Choose one word, carry it with you the way you'd carry a note in your pocket. Clarity shrinks anxiety, ambiguity feeds it. The fourth idea is having a grounding opening line. The first 10 seconds of a work meeting feel like the moment before jumping into a cold pool. Your body doesn't know the water yet, it hesitates, so give yourself a gentle entry, a line you trust, a line that belongs to you. Something like, "Thanks for your time. I'd love to align our goal before we start." Or, "Here's the point I'd like us to begin with." This isn't about sounding confident, it's about giving your system a familiar stone to step on. A musician always plays one note before the song, not to impress, but to center themselves. Your opening line is that note. The fifth idea is micro-presence right before you speak. Right before saying your first sentence, the mind might try to rush again. That's okay. It's just trying to protect you. Take one slow breath. Look around the room as if you were arriving in a new country. Curious, not threatened. Lift your posture by 1 inch, and then begin. These tiny actions are like adjusting mirrors before driving. They don't change the journey, but they change how clearly you see it. If your voice trembles, let it tremble. If your hands shake, let them shake. A shaking leaf does not mean the tree is weak. It means there is wind, and the tree is still standing. Try just one of these ideas before your next work meeting. Not all of them, just the one that feels lightest, the one that fits into your day without force. Presence is built through small doors, not large ones. And your anxiety, it's not proof that something is wrong. It's proof that something matters. I'll see you in the next video.